We are about to take on double S difficulty for the first time here on the channel. Now, I did already beat it once off video, and honestly, I'm a little bit disappointed. I expected this climax battle to be harder. This is one of the easier climax battles so far, at least in my opinion. At least that run. I don't know. We'll see if it gets harder this time around, if the run is any more difficult. But this is the team I used to beat it. I'm going to be running this team back. One thing I will say is this is not necessarily the best team. I could probably switch things up and make it better. So I'm probably going to do 2 runs in this video. 1 run with this team, and then I'm going to try some other teams, some other characters, and see how that goes as well. So with that said, let's get into the first run. Alright, here we go. We're going to go ahead and use skill 1, and skill 1 here. It's pretty straightforward, honestly, for this first part. I think we should be able to get her to phase 2 before we get to the plus ultra turn. So by the end of turn 2, ideally. If not, we'll be close. But it helps that Shigaraki does a pretty good amount of damage here. That defense down that he gives helps us get through this phase pretty quickly as well. Now, he does do decay, but even by the time I get to the last phase, I still haven't seen him do all that much decay to her. I would love to see an entire climax battle health bar of an enemy be completely decayed, but it's just not it's probably not going to happen. This fight's just getting started. This is where it really begins. So she doesn't switch us out here. She'll switch us out on the next phase, so be aware of that. Halfway through, you do get switched out. Right here, I'm going to go ahead and plus ultra. Even though I do have all the action skills, it's better for me to plus ultra right here. 59,000. Big damage, right? That was insane. And then 99,000 there. So really good damage just from those 3 plus ultras. We're already almost through this phase, right? And then right here, we should get through this phase. She's going to switch us out. And we'll be on the next phase. Like, look at how fast we're going through this climax battle in comparison to some of the other ones that just take forever, right? Like, I feel like I can almost put this on auto and just be okay. Not bad, but if this is all you've got, it's not enough to break me. So here's the switch out. And my subslot units are the units that aren't that great. Like, that first team is phenomenal. Obviously, that worked really well. Having Deku and All Might come in is just, it's okay. It could be better, right? Having the block is nice, I suppose, but it's not really necessary. Alright, so we'll do these skills. Having Shigaraki be the one that comes back in, though, is actually kind of essential and really good because he has the 3-turn cooldowns, and the 3-turn cooldowns are really, really helpful. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and skill 2, and then skill 1 with Shigaraki. As you notice, his skills are back up because of that low cooldown. 48,000. And 14,000 per hit right there, plus defense down is good. Oh, she actually got the stun. Nice. Doesn't really do much, but she got it. Alrighty, and this should get us to the next phase here. 79,000, 12,000, and then it doesn't even matter, right? Okay. Beautiful. I rarely get the chance to go all out. Thanks for that. So now she has parry as well. She has a bunch of things going on here. She did heal a little bit, so take a look really quickly at her. She does have enhancement, which she gets after 7 turns, and after she has the ability to penetrate, she's immune to all the same stuff as before from the previous video, but in case you don't know, she's immune to skill seal, confusion, paralysis, bound, fear, frozen, meat lump, stun, and buff block, and she reduces burning and bleeding damage, so even running those status elements is not that helpful because she reduces it by 98%, so they might as well be non-existent as well. She does have Sharp Eye. Decay does actually take effect decently. We have 10% of her max HP. It will get more and more if like this battle drags on with Shigaraki. She has the ability to penetrate. She has Bullseye. So like this last phase is where she is the scariest, right? But we do have a lot of defense down on her that helps us out a little bit. And then she has that parry as well. And then she has 10 last stands. And then she has revenge. Okay, but if we yeah, I think we'll be okay. I think we'll still be okay. So here we go. She is first. So the revenge actually doesn't matter if she's first, which is good. Alright, Shigaraki with huge damage there. And All Might with decent damage. Okay, and you can see how low we are, you can see how low she is now, and you can also see that the block she has up now, which is kind of annoying. Take a look at last stands. There's still 10 last stands. She still has parry for 2 more turns. She has a lot of stuff going on here, right? So just be aware of that. Go like this. Alright, that should be some of her last stands gone. I don't know if she'll kill anybody here. Yeah, no, we're good. All might died, I guess. Ah, dang. You don't have to perfect this, so it doesn't really matter. Now we actually have our Araka for healing, which could be better. Let's take a look here. We want to see her last stand, so she's down to 1 last stand. Beautiful. And dead. So there we go. That's what Shigaraki. Shigaraki's kind of insane. Shigaraki died there, too, interestingly enough, because of the parry. But yeah. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple with this team. Shigaraki's kind of OP in this climax battle. Without him, it'll probably be a lot tougher, I'm not going to lie, but we will see. So I'm going to try a different team here and see how it goes. Alright, we have completely switched up the characters on the team except for 100 million Todoroki. I am keeping him just because he's so dang good, but we're running the same exact memories except for the one on Redestro. Did switch that out for a defensive memory. I don't really know how this is going to go. I probably should have switched the memory on Hawks. I didn't even think about it, honestly. I just was switching things so quickly. But we'll see. I feel like Shigaraki makes this a lot easier, so without him, is it going to be as easy? Are we going to even be able to beat it? I don't know. I probably have a skewed view because I was using Shigaraki to start with. I think people who don't have him are probably going to struggle a little bit more. So we're going to find out right now just how hard it is without my boy. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we will buff Ninjure. We're going to go like this, and then we're going to go like this. Remember, no block this time to absorb damage, so that is one bad thing. Alright, Ninjure putting in work there, that's good. Alright, and that gets us to phase 2 perfectly, so we're still on track to do plus ultras on the phase 2 here, turn 3. The fight's just getting started, this is where it really begins. Alright, she did defense down us, speed down us, all that good stuff. But we Hawks doesn't have a plus ultra. Okay, that's so annoying. It should be fine though, we'll just plus ultra with these two, it'll be okay. 99,000 there, nice. 55,000. So it's going to take us a little bit more on this phase compared to before, most likely, to get to where we want to be, but that's okay. Okay, of course that missed. Alright, and go like this, go like this, go like this. One of those hit finally. Oh man. Alright, now we will plus ultra with all 3 plus ultras here. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully we get her to the next phase right here. We might miss though, this might be trouble. Okay, 99,000, good. Okay, and then if Hawks hits here, we're good. Okay. How hard does this hit for though? I haven't seen a plus ultra in this phase before, so this is gonna hurt way worse. Oh, actually we're good. Hawks, let's go. My goat. Alright, so here comes the switch out. Not bad, but if this is all you got, it's not enough to break me. Alright, so here we go. There's the stun that procs. So Shigaraki had resistance to that. She doesn't. That's the new order skill. Stun for 2 more turns. Okay. So new order, if you don't know what it does, stuns character for 2 turns after an opponent's temporary buffs are cancelled 1 time. Oof. Alright. Go like this. Go like this. Yeah, we're okay. It's a lot harder without Shigaraki. Oh my gosh, man. I didn't realize how much easier he made it. Insane. Alright, and then we'll go like this. Yo, this is annoying. The evasion plus the barrier. Oh my goodness. It's actually bad. Alright, we'll just plus ultra here. Alright, there we go. Hit for 86,000 finally. Alright, we got all of our action skills here. Okay, we're getting a little bit done now. Now we can pop all of these. She is going first. That's not great. Okay, we're good. 70,000. 89,000. Beautiful. 48,000. Oh, I get the feeling this is about to be really bad for us. Alright. Well, we'll find out. Ooh, nice hit from Todoroki. Thank goodness he landed that one. Is it going to be enough, though, to even matter? We'll find out. You know, it actually didn't hit us as hard as I thought it was going to. I'm not going to lie. I thought that would be worse. We're so close. If she kills Najira, we might be cooked. She's our main damage dealer, so... Come on. The last stand, man. Alright, up to the next phase, finally. Good. Alright, so at the very least with this team, we made it up to the last phase. I mean, I think that says something. It's definitely been harder. Definitely been harder, though. Okay, that stun is so annoying. Not being able to draw aggro, also pretty annoying. Nice when he does, or when she does, target Redestra, though. That works out nicely for us. Should I don't think I have the luxury to wait a turn. Like, Najiri's gonna... I have to wait a turn, though. What's gonna happen? Yo, no way, everybody survived that? Okay. Surprising, to say the least. The parry's gonna be, yeah, the end of us. It's just so funny seeing our characters dead after that. Look at all the new orders on us as well. We got so many new order debuffs. Yo, did she just... She's dead. It's actually... Oh my gosh, 1+ ultra, it's over. Holy crap, yeah, that's a lot harder without Shiggy. Oh my goodness. I wonder, if we just had Uraraka, would that make the difference? I don't know. I don't feel like we win this right here. We have a lot of healing and a lot of like ability to recover right here, but I don't think it's enough still. Yeah, she's just healing. She's look at the healing. Oh my gosh, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna forfeit. Okay, so for the third and final match, hopefully, I've decided to go a different route. I decided to use All For One and Shigaraki together because I feel like this is just going to be an insane combo and a lot of fun, because this All For One is totally geared towards destroying Mind Pro heroes, which Star and Stripe is. And then, so the idea is to clear this climax battle quickly and efficiently, because you saw how that last run went, right? Not very well. You want to run characters that have defense down, and you also want to run characters that have bullseye, okay? So, both All For One and Shigaraki have defense down. Shigaraki specifically has bullseye, right? Which is helpful if we go in here, and he actually gets the bullseye from the enhancement, which is later on, which works by the time she gets the ability to be agile and whatnot. But this gives it to all ally villains. So this will actually give it to All For One as well. So it's good to run All For One and Shigaraki together specifically in this climax battle, because when you get the enhancement, it increases max HP of all ally villains by 30%, power by 30%, speed by 30%, and gives them bullseye. This character is literally designed for this climax battle, right? So these two characters will work phenomenally together. I guarantee it. It might actually be better, realistically. This is what I should do. I should do this, right? That way All For One comes out when the switch out happens. This is probably the better strategy here, and we should be able to perform fairly well. Now, I would have liked to run other purple characters outside of Shigaraki, because I feel like running him is obviously like the cheat code and not everybody's going to have him. But when you take a look at purple characters, there are not a lot of options for purple characters with bullseye. And because you don't have a lot of options, I mean, you could maybe run like All Might with the Revenge, but typically you're going to end up being faster than Star and Stripe because you have 3 characters, so he doesn't work out as well. Like, All Might could potentially work Armored All Might, but like outside of that, you would have to run a different color probably to have bullseye and to be as effective, and then you're not going to have as much damage because you're not type advantaged. So this truly is probably the best, most efficient way to like clear this climax battle with Shigaraki and All For One, and then whatever other characters you want. Literally, if you have those 2 characters, the rest of the characters don't matter. You can run Uraraka like I did the first time. You can run Yaoyorozu. You could run Todoroki. You could run All Mights. Like it literally does not matter. So we're gonna hop into this climax battle, and this team should perform fairly well this time around. I'm excited to see what happens when the switch out occurs and Todoroki and Yaoyorozu leave and All For One comes in. Of course, Deku comes in as well, but we don't really care about Deku. We're not here to see Deku. If Deku dies, like I'd be fine with it, because I want to see what All For One and Shigaraki can do together, especially once Shigaraki gets enhanced. So we're gonna go ahead and bust Shigaraki. Do this. Beautiful damage so far. And the HP decay doesn't even really matter in this game mode, like I said before. But it's just a nice little cherry on top to everything else that he's obviously doing for us. So you guys have seen how a match goes with and without him. So like this is going to be a much easier time than that last one. Alright, so all of our plus ultras come through right here. 99,000. Great damage right there. Man, he just lets us clear this phase so quickly, like it's actually insane. Alright, go like this, go like this, go like this. We should be done with this phase right here. Alright, and that'll take us to the next phase. Oh, actually, no. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Wow, his auto missed, so he is enhanced already, so we got that going, I guess, but that's annoying. That should have been enough. Okay, there we go. Alright, now we get to the next phase. So there's the switch out. I can't wait to use this All For One with Shigaraki. It's going to be so much fun. And All For One also having bullseye is so ridiculous, man. Alright, so which one was the defense down? This one. So, deals 300% damage to all opponents, decreases action skill impact of all Mind-type opponents by 30% for 3 turns, decreases their defense by 20% for 3 turns, and restores his HP by 10% relative to the damage dealt for 3 turns. So we're going to use that. And then, do we want to increase plus ultra? Let's actually decrease skill impact here and give him a last stand, and then decrease defense. So debuffs coming through on her. That was defense down, skill impact down, defense down again. And look at how much faster we are flying through this phase, because we do have bullseye on our villains here. If we take a look, there's bullseye right there, and Shigaraki should also have that as well. So yeah, just having bullseye, very important. Having defense down, those are the 2 things you need to kind of get through this climax battle efficiently. Also, taking a look at Shigaraki here, I believe, if I remember right, he had some sort of stun resistance already in here built in. I don't remember, maybe not. Okay, maybe not. But then New Order is on him. Decreases character's defense by 50% for 1 turn when character is stunned. I actually don't... I thought he had stun resistance. I don't fully understand at this point in time why he doesn't get stunned like Nijure did. I'm not gonna lie. I thought he had stun resistance to some degree, but it appears not. So if somebody understands why he's not getting stunned when she did, let me know down in the comments, because that'll help other people as well. Okay. But this is day 1 of the climax battle, okay? So you have to give me a little bit of grace here. Ready. Oh my gosh. Dude, All For One's a monster. Damn. I don't think I've ever seen him perform as well as he does right now in this climax battle. Bro is nuts. Alright. She's not going to do anything to us. We're so good, man. We are so good. All these plus ultras are about to come through. This plus ultra deals 600% damage to a single opponent and steals 2 of their temporary buffs. Steals all temporary buffs of a single mind type opponent. So we're taking all her buffs. All of them. Reduces this character's cooldown time by 2. This skill gains piercing shot as well if the opponent is a pro hero. So he has piercing shot and bullseye. Oh man, dude's about to go crazy. And then if we take a look at the temporary buffs on her, right? She has a lot of temporary debuffs, but she also does have some buffs. So like power up, power up, power up, critical hit rate up, power up, power up. Like, he's going to be a monster right here. He's going to be so good after this. Oh my gosh, man. How much is he going to do? I'm scared. Okay, 77,000. And he stole all of it. He did steal all of it. Oh, can I hit the menu? Oh my goodness. All right, so look, all that's left on her is just debuffs. Look at all the, look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Oh my gosh, man. That's nuts. That's a little bit OP. Just a little. Oh my gosh, dude. Dude destroys climax battle. Actually, I can go for this. Increases character's plus ultra gauge if the opponent is a mind type character, makes character ecstatic. This skill gains piercing shot. So let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do this. Oh my gosh, yeah, so easy. These 2 characters are the cheat code. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so let me know what you guys thought of All For One and Shigaraki. That was phenomenal. I really enjoyed that. And let me know how you guys are getting along in this climax battle. At the very least, if you don't have Shigaraki, you can run All For One to a degree. Just keep in mind he won't have the bullseye, which makes that really, really good. So Shigaraki is kind of necessary in my opinion if you want to run destruction type characters. I might do another video where I try running other types of characters that have bullseye and have defense down, which you could potentially do and make it work. It's just going to be a little bit harder. All right, so keep that in mind. But if you guys enjoyed the video, please consider going down there, hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button, and thank you guys so much for watching and supporting the channel. Peace.